A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I welcome you all in our today's online session. Hope you all are fine and having good health. We start today's session with some verses of Holy Quran. सब तारीफ है अल्लाह के लिए जो मालिक है सारे जहान वालों का, बहुत मेहरबान निहायत रहम वाला है, मालिक है जो रोज़ जज़ा का। हम तेरी ही इबादत करते हैं और तुझी से मदद मांगते हैं। हमको सीधा रास्ता चला रास्ता उनका जिन पर तूने इनाम किया, ना कि उनका जिन पर तेरा गज़ब हुआ और ना बहके होगा। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम। We start today's session on the principle of decision making. So I'm sharing my screen with you guys. So here we have the decision making slide and aspects. So we very well know that in management, from higher to lower, middle level, the decision is a most important and vital aspect in most of the areas of the management. And without decision, a good decision, management cannot be fulfilled in well manner. So decision is a very good aspect in all over related to the terms and aspects as well. So further moving to the decision levels, that decision should be taken by some kind of hierarchy based aspects, and those aspects should be followed in respective of these below things, including the decision levels are with executive level, further managerial level, and op- operational level. So these are the some kind of levels of decision which are taken to formulate and compile the things in well and good manners. And without good decision, things will not be going towards the best target achievement related to the concepts. So we further followed by the next slide to understand the concept of decision levels. Before that, we first very well know that executive level has to be very important in most of the areas, and without the executive level, decision making skills would not be fulfilled. Decision level should be fulfilled by the stakeholders and think tanks and policy making persons, and those are we called executive level decision makers. Afterwards, managerial decision levels are those in which we manage the things, and staff further in lower hierarchy control by managerial level. So managerial level of scope but decision are being discussed in this part. So managerial level is a good aspect after executive level to manage people by the managerial level decision and policy making aspects. So these are also important uh, aspects in decision making levels. Afterwards, the operational level decisions. Most of the areas are related with workers, co-workers, and the labors. So they are related with the operational level executive based decisions, and these decisions are also control, monitor the labor, workers, and sub workers. So operational level is also a key vital aspect to take a good decision. Afterwards, decision levels are decided in this graph of chart. First, start with the strategic decisions. So example of decisions are, should we merge with another company? So it's a question and we need to take a decision in this opinion. Should we pursue a new product? So it's also in product of line. It is also a question which fulfill by a decision. Another executive strategy, should we downsize our organization, which is the important aspect in most of the organization. Most of the people with lost their jobs by downsizing in the organization. Further words, who typically make the decision? So these kind of question arises to make a decision on time and within plan of action. So these type of strategic decision take by top management teams, CEOs, and board of directors as well. So these are the people which take decision in this aspect. Furthermore, the tactical decisions. These are also important aspects, which are the middle level management are taking these kind of decisions, which having example in the form of questions, what should we do to help facilitate employees from the two companies working together. So it's a lower level decision of lower level of management, sorry, middle level of management, not lower level of management. Afterwards, another question is also, who should be market the new product line? So it's also a middle level management decision making question. Afterwards, who should be let go them? Let go them, then be downsize. So it's an important aspect as well. So these kind of decisions, examples should be taken by managers as well. At the end, organizational decisions have to be taken in the form of examples and with questions. How often should I communicate with my new coworkers? How should I communicate with my new coworkers? Further, another question for decision for lower level operational manager, operational decisions are, what should I say to customers about our new product? So this is another question. How will I balance my new work demands? So this one is also a decision making question which someone need to take a decision in this aspect as well. Afterwards, who can take the particular decision in as plan of action are people, employees throughout the organization. So these are the people, these are the strategic level management plan of actions which taken decisions in strategic decisions, tactical decisions, as well as the operational decisions. So further, please read yourself, understand. Up till now, any one of you would have any kind of question, query, or difficulty, please feel free to discuss. I will answer the kind of question and resolve your queries if you have up till now regarding today's session and as well as regarding the previous session. Please feel free to discuss. I am available to answer. Uh, Afterwards, please read this slide carefully and please ask if you have any kind of question till now. Okay, Ji. Further, we continue this today's session. Hopefully, all the things have been clear up till now. We further moving towards the next slide. So, decision-making model and their applications are now further discussing. Decision-making models are versus use this model when the particular situation and event be happened. Then further, what will be done? Onwards, a rational model of decision making, information on alternatives can be gathered and quantified. Further, next point for rational as well, the decision is important. We all know this thing that for making policies, for starting the new plans, make strategies, backup plans, all the kind of policies and afterwards other things have been mapped in rational things. Afterwards, bounded rationality. The minimum criteria are clear. You do not have or you are not willing to invest much time to making the decision. So this is the aspect of bounded rationality. Even also, you are not trying to maximize your outcome. So this is all aspect related to the model of decision making aspect in the boundary of bounded rationality. In other words, intuitive, that is the goals are unclear. If your goals are unclear, unplanned things would be happen. So first you need to make a common plan, common target, common goal which you need to achieve in a particular and certain environments, and your team should have to be ready for this certain or uncertain condition. At is your plan or condition are good, clear or unclear to you? This should be decided first. The next point, there is time pressure and analysis would be costly. You have experience with the problem as well. Decision making skills we always gather, we always collect, we always realize after the experience. Without experience, decision making skill would not be happened in our personality. So for making good decision, for making bad decisions, for making the realistic relations, all the kind of these parameters would be appear in our personality with the time run of experience. Without experience, we are not able to take a good experience, good decision. But it is not necessary for experience only we take a good decision. Sometimes things would be happen in good well manner. If you have planned the things and lacks experience, then you can also be able to take a good decision in that certain boundary of conditions as well. Afterwards, creative decision making skill model is fulfill in this situation. Solutions to the problem are not clear. So if your problem of situation is not clear, problem would be happened in certain time, problems would be happened in certain environment of conditions, and even also not clear the proper conditions. So creative model of decision would be mapped in this situation. New solutions need to be generated, and you have time to immerse yourself in issues as well. So this is the creative aspect related to the model of decision making. So, and further, these are the relation on which we need to analyze and take a decision for this kind of model. So they help us to make a good decision. So what are the types of decision we need to make first? For our career plan, for our job plans, for our future plans. So we need first to take a good decision. And for decision, we need to first analyze the situation, make plans, and further execute that plan. And at the time of decision, we need to be too much careful to take a good decision. So program decision and non-program decision. Sometimes we are planned to take decision. Either they would be good for us, either they would not be good for us. So it's based on the situation, plan, experience, and the environment, what kind of happening for that particular decision in any organization, company, industry, or institution as well. So non-program decisions can be happened in well manner, in good manner, but it is uncertain that your plan would be executed or not. It depends upon your non-program decisions. Non-program decisions sometimes can be fulfilled, can be required as per the user, but sometimes it would not. Mostly program decisions are always fulfill the requirement of user, but non-program decisions certainly and mostly fail at the time of decision. They are not fulfill the user requirement as per the need. So it's very fortunate, you can say, and unfortunate, you can say, things would be happened. So this is our responsibility to make plans, programmable decisions and non-programmable decisions that would be happened at a particular instant. For example, you are a particular person and take a decision of your career, that what would be your career path for future plans. Either you take a medicine field, Eastern medicine side, you can go through from it. Technology means science, physics, chemistry, applied sciences way, you can go through from this technology and go through by the bachelor for it. It's up to you that you can select a commerce field as well for you. Military either be good side for you, engineering it would be the good side for you, or a science. Education field would be good for you, or a law kind of aspect would be fulfill for you, LLB, art and other kind of etc. ideas would be happen in your mindset. But you always remember what kind of environment, field, future aspect, future requirement, future opportunities, and these kind of aspect make your program decision, take your program decisions to fulfill the requirement. And without that requirement, things cannot be happened in well manner. So it's up to us that what kind of decision we make in a particular instant to fulfill the requirement. Up till now, any one of you, if have any kind of question, query or difficulty, please feel free to discuss. I will answer the kind of question and resolve your queries if you have in your mind. Afterwards, program decision are categorized as also known as structured decision, because you make a structure of your things and make a decision in a particular structural analysis way. So characteristics are repetitive, routine-based activities, know the rules or procedures, often automated, can be delegated to low level in the organization, often involve things rather than people. Examples, inventory control decisions and machine loading decision scheduling. So these are the relativistic things, characteristics which make your decision program based, or we can say the structure based decision. So it's up to us that, and you people are very well know that a plan based and structure based strategies, decisions always comes true. Further non-programmed decisions are also, we can say, the unstructured decision. We are not make if a good structure for a particular strategy or plan, then things would not be happened in well manner. So characteristics are non-routine activities, rules are not known, high degree of uncertainty that things would be happen or not happen. You plan something, a kind of event, but a heavy rain would become, and then what will be happen, because this is the uncertainty. So what then going to happen held, and how the program will going through and event fulfill or not, it's also relate with the uncertain situation and condition as well. Cannot be delegated to low levels, more likely to involve people as well. The new SMS from 82. Okay, examples are acquisitions, mergers, launching new products, personal appointments. So these are the things what be happened going through in uncertain, unstructured, unplanned program based decisions. Semi-structured decision as well the most important aspect. And sometimes the most common type of decision is maybe partially automated. Afterwards, pros and cons of group decision making. So what are the pros and cons? That larger pool of information, more perspective and approaches, intellectual stimulation, the decision is understood by people, people are committed to the decision. Afterward, these are the advantages, pros. And the people lies from this side toward this side are the risky and neutral and cautions which are in danger, you can say. What are the cons? Because from your decision can be risky for some people. Some of the people are neutral by your relation, by your decision, and some of people are in caution by your decisions. So you need to be very careful to make a good decision. So that's the reason decision making skill plays a vital role in managerial activities in most of the organization, industry, institution, and companies, multinational as well. Now, moving towards the cons of the decision making skills, one person can dominate. We know that the one person can always dominate, which we call our manager, our boss. Sometimes, if he's not good in nature, you can say satisfying and groupthink, goal displacement, devil's advocacy, and group polarization. So these are the further aspects which are related to the pros and cons group decision making, which make your things in well manner or are also not in well manner. Things would be going through by these things. So these are the aspects. So up till now, if anyone have any kind of question, query or difficulty, please feel free to discuss. I will answer the kind of question and resolve your queries. Otherwise, please read this thing and ask a question if you have in your mind. I'm taking a short 1 minute of break of water right now. Okay. Hopefully all the things have been clear in your mind. But if anyone have any kind of question, query, or difficulty, please ask. So I am assuming all things have been clear. So we further moving towards the next slide, that is the glossary, the difficult jargons explanation in our lecture. So intuitive, that is using or based on what one feel. What one feels to be true even without conscious reasoning, instinctive, his intuitive, that understanding of the reader's real need. So this is all about today's session. Hope you enjoy today's session and learn a lot of things by this session. Up till now, any one of you have any kind of question, let's discuss. Otherwise, I can end today's session. And now we are able to take a good decision by based on these decision making skills. So up till now, we end today's session. Allah Hafiz.